Everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Even at UC No Mercy, nigga, like the nigga, I struggled so bad.
North Carolina. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And this will be a touchback as
I'm mad that I'm
sails
scheduled
over
to
the
face
end
this nigga in
line.
the first round. I am not happy. Who? Yes, bro. I am not happy, bro. I really think Madden just fucking with me at this point in time.
First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage.
That was you were supposed to throw him in that one league that time. But he sort of
Fields. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Isaiah Simmons came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Eluding the pressure right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Pitch and catch there good for 13, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Who, the Legends? Oh, sure. I mean, he said they're not good at all.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. On play action, they'll throw.
I gotta say, you gotta let that nigga know, man.
It's Rashad Bateman. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense.
Bro, I just called a timeout because I had to go get something to kick.
And put the ball on the receiver before any defender.
Whatever happened after that.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Rush coming, and he's taken down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I just
gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
It was, bro, I thought that he was gonna blow it here, and he did. Oh my gosh. I hate how these receivers do not attack the ball. Like the receiver literally, I'm throwing the ball and the defender breaks for the ball. You know what I mean? The defender breaks for it, but the receiver just looks at it.
Last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
But anywho, yeah, it was down by, it was 19. And then he goes and scores. I mean, he goes
And this is too far behind his man. He missed it.
Oh, he scored. So he was down. He was down.
Able to get off the field here on
with like 2 minutes left.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs.
And then he went for 2. And I was like, I mean, I don't disappoint him going for 2 here because, I mean, I still win it with a field goal. You know what I mean? Like, you might as well go ahead and I feel like this. I feel like with stuff like that, you might as well go ahead and take it into the locker room because it's not like you about to, you know, it's not like you about to do too much with that time anyway. So I'm like, all right. So he goes for 2, nigga. I'll pick it off, running back
out there and running back begin their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did in their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down, and guess what? You start accumulating first down.
Well, he was trying to take
the lead in order to not punt the ball again.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
No, this was at the end of the game, bro.
Here's Fields.
Yeah, he could have tied it up.
The big tight end, O.J. Howard. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
I feel that, but I mean, it's still like it's not like it was 10 seconds. You know what I mean? Like if it's 10 seconds left or something, I'll take that. Yeah, nigga, it's you know, it's a whole 2 minutes for him. And I was driving the ball on him, so I didn't care if he even got his 2-point conversion because I'm like, I mean, I'm a scorer. Like, I didn't think that he was really doing a good job of stopping me or anything like that. So I'm like, do your thing.
Forced out to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
I never do that shit.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, hit as he throws here, incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
So are you? So you still got your trainer for tonight?
No return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I thought you said they was going. I thought you said they was telling you that you can't work by yourself until you don't start off with a trainer.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing: they are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about, to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your #1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, my gosh. Madden.
And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
I should run the exact same play against his ass.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd
and 6. You are in a tough wrestling, man.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Hey, let's face it. You can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him.
Like now, I think that that's worse than losing to the Super Bowl. Then, because if I'm not mistaken, the Chiefs record.
He tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Open man is Bateman. It's complete.
Come on, Bateman.
And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Malik Willis, man.
But that's going to wind up incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as
you know how tough it is to come by points in this game, and you miss that,
staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Yeah, he missed a lot.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Come on. Okay.
They'll set up a throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Brian Burns, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues.
Pepper missed his field goal because he landed. Oh, bro, I just barely.
Not the most convincing kick you'll see,
Get
but
off
he
my
got it to
neck,
go.
bro.
And the Bucks take a 3-0 lead. So put 3 on the board. A little bit of a hook on the driver that time. Looked a little bit like you, Charles, over on the 8th at Windermere.
You know me too well, partner. Except that he got his to hit a tree and kick back into the fairway.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation,
if I'm not mistaken, he's in that defense, so he can see that. I mean, he got that rotary stuff, and I think he can see what defense is.
To pick up a 1st down.
Or is that when that shows you the first nigga wide open? I think that's what that one is, yeah.
4 yards remain for 2nd down.
I'll turn it down.
Off play action, Fields. Hit as he throws, he lost the football, it's loose. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you are closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses,
it seems like every time I get some yardage, bro, I get a holding call.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Eluding the pressure right. And this throw incomplete.
And then he dropped the
defender all over that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on.
Stop.
Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
And what with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And that
Stop it!
No goal.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense
bro, he's so annoying, bro.
You and I both know That's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
Bro, this nigga do not care,
ready to begin
dog.
their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time.
I swear, if niggas only knew the distractions I play with on this game, dog, niggas would be impressed that I win anyway.
Every team gets together for the first time. I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season. Ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the visiting Panthers who came away with the victory in that one. So now they look to take the season series here at home in Charlotte. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Fields now to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away.
No, you can sit on the couch. No,
just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
Oh. Well. He plays such tough defense on me. There. Here go cover. Yeah,
they'll come out throwing here on first down. Being chased out left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
I still got a good receiver in this league, bro.
He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
Flush to his right. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
What league are you playing in? Oh, y'all gonna play tonight? Damn, man. If I'm not asleep, I'm not gonna watch this thing. I'm tired, too.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help him out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Second and 6.
Last week, that might have slid his ticket.
Looking left side, and it's complete.
Spin move, shout out to the
down inside Carolina's 15. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
Bro,
and he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
There's no place on that team.
Back to throw here.
There's no place on that team where you won't find some speed, buddy.
And
oh my God!
That defensively, a potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down well short of the first at about the 9-yard line. Yeah. Good defense holds him.
You forgot about the running back. Don't forget about Brady.
Yes. Rosas' kick is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something
and
pretty good right
it's
there.
looking like it's looking like
both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side said, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead.
Because I think my spot is solid.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And but I'm still like the division leader.
He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
So I can't drop him.
He'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half. I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork.
We play so similar. I told him this last time. I was like, I hate him because we play the same way.
Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I would have been about 9 if I wouldn't have messed up during play.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Sliding out of the pocket.
Good run, man. Oh, good run.
Inside the 30.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this one? Both of these guys running the ball well.
Yeah, they mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down.
You said what?
3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Play action. It's Fields. Flushed out right, and he'll just get rid of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now it's Fields.
No! Travis Moore got beat by Denzel.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 of the 6.
Well, look what we have here. A sustained drive, and that was certainly AWOL in the first half. They really struggled to try and move the football. But right now, they certainly seem to have the formula working. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Looking to throw. Coleman.
Oh, he got stupid,
tries to force it in, and it's
yeah, he made his one mistake, I think. Oh, he got called. Bro, it's Santi Samuel, the slowest person on the team, bro. He just ran a Philly special, bro.
Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
He'll have a first down past the 40, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escape it.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
Jeremy Chinn there defensively. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 8. Escaping the press. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
Boy, Charles, that time he took a bad situation and made it worse.
Yeah, you're almost putting together a nice little song there, aren't you? Because it's something you'll see from young quarterbacks. They have that tendency to retreat backwards instead of stepping up in the pocket.
Superstars? Right. You're right. You know that, right?
The Bucs on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Right as I said that, Cup. Right as I said that, Cup. Right as I said that, Cup breaks open. Let's see if this slow ass can make it. This slow ass can make it.
Cooper Kupp.
Right as I said that. Right as I said that. Good
stuff. The Buccaneers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And it pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
He struggles on offense like I do.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
He doesn't have a bad team either, too. I mean, he got Justin Fields at QB.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we were talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
On 1st down, it's Fields.
You can click that?
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Fields.
I never even heard it. Are you saying it like this?
Throw left side, taken in by Mims.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores. And they've really got to get some yards in chunks. And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, here's Fields.
Oh, for real?
Got a man. It's Mims. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Rolling trailing to his right. Coleman has it here right side. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. Now they hand off to Coleman, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Panthers on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Get that nigga, y'all. Get that nigga. Come on, Jamar, you gotta intercept that, and that's the ball game, bro. If you pick it off, that's the ball game. What are you doing?
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense.
That's the ball game, bro.
Knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
I cannot believe that, bro. How do y'all not sack? How do y'all not sack him?
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Point after try forthcoming. And it's no good. Well, that could be a critical miss here in a 1-score game in the 4th. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Dancing to his left. And he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a halt. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground.
This has been a rough game. This guy
take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. These two teams, they met.
I mean, he's not good to everybody else.
In the year with the Panthers coming out on top. So a win here in Charlotte will give them the season sweep. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's
I came into this game like, just don't turn if I don't turn the ball over, like I can probably win. Matter of fact, I would have been up by 50. Like this game would be out of the reach if it wasn't for my lucky foul. But Landon made me miss a field goal.
Sideline and talk over what to do next.
12-6 with 1:40 left, no timeouts. And then Landon laughed at it too. He thought it was funny.
On 3rd down. Glass.
Game, baby.
Here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
I am not messing with you no more, bro.
Now, in this situation, should be
game.
Victory formation now for the Buccaneers. Down to a knee they go.
Dang, man. Let me see my phone. Son.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated
so y'all
in this
know
game.
what's the name?
See, I only like one game.
I don't know what the
you're
practice
handing out multiple,
but
although I